Howdy, folks. How y'all doing out there? You're back. Big Cheesy was potentially the last episode of Subnautica Below Zero. I don't know what's going to happen next. I've never got to this stage. I came here in my prawn suit just in case Alan's trying to start some stuff. But yeah, Alan be busy.
Are you preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes. There is much to do.
Okay. This is cool as hell, isn't it? I just love big machines in games. This is... Hi? You just leaving? Just like that?
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right. Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
Hey. What else have I got to do? What else is there to do? I mean, I guess I haven't really found out what happened to Sam? Or did I find out? I mean, I kind of did, but at the same time I kind of didn't because it seemed like there was still mystery to it. Am I just reading too much into things? Do I want there to be more? I mean, I do want there to be more to this game. Of course I do. But like, is there actually more to it? Or is that it? I feel like that's it, guys. I'll join you in game base when everything's ready, but for now I have to push. I feel like that's the end of our journey. Is this the end of our journey? Is this really how it all ends? Like, I know Alan said he sensed death there, but like, that can't be it. I mean, no, wait a minute. The thing had something we could put on it, didn't it? There was a flask thing we could make, right? There was a flask? One second, right? Right-y-roo, folks. So it turns out there was one more thing I've got to do, okay? I went through my PDA a lot, okay? Trying to find out little bits of information. And you know that map? I said, like, there was, like, something weird. That circled one. Yeah, beautiful.
Sam must have stashed this here.
So, okay, so the spy pangolin is not just for fun.
Agent to neutralize the bacterium.
It's actually got a point, which is pretty cracking, frankly. I don't know what happens. I think if I self-destruct it, it's like very bad times. But you know what? Just for one more time. Just for one more time. Robin. Great job. Great job, Robin. Yeah, so we can now hopefully go and do this. We'll see how things go. Yeah, so I kind of went through the log quite a lot. Because I don't know, things just felt like they weren't finished, and this is the reason why, because they're not finished, all right? We have one more bit to do. It didn't feel right finishing things up with Sam. I thought there was still something left to do. I thought maybe, like, you know, we'd find out some more information. Maybe Sam was alive, because, like, the negligence thing, like, I don't know. For some reason, that kind of rang a little bell with me, that maybe something hadn't been, I don't know, wasn't right with the whole thing. It just felt weird. It just felt strange. I don't know. Clearly, I read too much into it, okay? Because Sam is most likely dead. Unfortunately, Sam's most likely dead. But it doesn't mean that we can't finish off what she started. So we're gonna go finish that. Then we're gonna go to the portal, because that is then everything done in this wonderful world, this wonderful game. I cannot tell you how much I've enjoyed this, but give me 2 seconds and we'll get this done. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, because I mean, I've been talking about this for a while before we kind of get to the channel, and obviously, I mean, we spoke about Subnautica before. Just because, for me, it's one of the survival games that really kind of got me into the survival game kind of genre in general. Like, it's a bit different to like Ark or what was the other games? Valheim or anything like that. Like, this is way more story-led than those are. But there's, I mean, a lot of this is still similar survival aspects to it, and a lot of that really got me into this kind of genre when I first started playing it. Like the organizational part, like, don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed the hell out of this building process. It's just been kind of crazy, but we'll kind of go through everything at the end. Bear with me 2 seconds. We'll kind of get up to this chunky monkey, and we'll administer a cure, I guess, to Cryobacterium. So Altera can't use it at all. Alright, let's finish Sam's work. Oh, it's the enzyme. Oh, beautiful. Finishing your job, sis.
I believe the antibacterial
Wicked.
is effective.
How is Alan still talking to me?
Spread. No, it cannot. Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture.
Feels good. Doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure.
My people do not
Aw.
experience endings as you do. Do humans feel joy in realizing that you've reached the end of something?
Sometimes
Kind of.
closure is a sense of resolution. Like knowing that even though it still hurts, it'll be okay. I did what I came to do. I found out what really happened to her, and I got to finish her work. I learned a little bit more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life. I wish I'd told her that more. Sam always wanted to make a difference. She wanted the bacteria contained to keep everyone safe. I'm grateful to give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
Aww. Right, it's done. Okay, so that's a much more final answer to is Sam alive or not, or anything like that. And I don't know, part of me just maybe, I don't know, part of me was always holding on to the thing of much she might be. Like, it's never really been the point of Subnautica to have a lot of other people in the game to kind of go along with you. It's meant to be, you know, a desolate planet, but I don't know, for some reason I was kind of always hoping like that we might run into Sam at some point. But I mean, yeah, at least we got to finish what she started, so that's a good thing. We're gonna head back to the gate and we're gonna finish things off for the day, okay? I'll be with you guys in 2 more minutes, okay? Welcome back, folks. It would not be the end of Subnautica if it wasn't in the middle of a thunderstorm, would it? Or blizzard, or many things going on. But I feel better now. I genuinely, I feel like, I mean, we came here 2 seconds, well, right at the start of this episode. I feel like I genuinely felt there was something empty or something missing, and there was something missing, so I'm glad we kind of got that finished off. But if we had finished this, if we had ended this without doing that, I would have had a very different opinion of Unknown Worlds or their storytelling, because like without that little bit at the end just to finish things off, it would have felt so different. But let's go through this together. Let's finish off our Subnautica adventure and say goodbye to Haven Base and all of our little Haven Base. Goddamn, that was kind of crazy. This is wild. We're on another planet? Are we on another planet? Alan, where the hell are we, dude?
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
We're not even, we're still on the same planet. Okay, fair enough.
You've been hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
No wonder
Wow.
you hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool, dude. Oh my god. I've never seen this before. I haven't got to this part of the game, like in early access before.
Will you help me prepare the ship?
The ship?
The energy masts must be moved into place.
Yeah, what do I have to do?
Well,
You've given me 2 of your
it's
hands.
different.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? I get to play with Alan's hands. What do I have to do? I float. I seem to float. Oh, this is so cool. This is wicked. What do I do then, Alan? Oh, it's just that. It's literally. Aww. It's just you go up to it and click. I don't get power. Why is she like sound like it's a strain on her? Is it actually a strain on her? Okay, cool. This is so strange. All this power, no responsibility. You're not very good with these arms, are you, Robin? I mean, I know you've only just had them for 2 seconds, but all the same.
Very good. Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
Ship assembly. Ship assembly.
The masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Now let's go for it, bro. Do you need me down there? No, probably not, because otherwise I won't be able to see all this. Oh, because the pillars are exactly the same thing as what built his hands. Is that our ship? Am I coming with you or what? Because I'm out here and you're in there.
Join me, Robin.
Okie dokie, I'm coming, dude. I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't leave without me. Remember, just look at this. This looks. I'm just gonna say it, right? It looks like a droid tri-fighter off Star Wars. I'm just saying, all right? But anyway, it looks pretty cool either way. Oh, that was not friendly. That was.
I apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies.
That hurt a
I
lot,
will
dude.
help you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Oh, that
Is
is
this
cool.
permanent?
Nothing is permanent.
Everything is permitted.
Yeah, you could say that. Ready to leave the past
Dude, this is
behind.
so cool.
Good. Please brace yourself, and then we will depart.
Can I hold on to here? Oh, it's literally hold on to there. Dude, I want to look out the window. I don't want to be looking at Alan.
Launching in 3,
I'm just saying.
2, 1.
Has he brought me along as a snack, do you reckon? Dude, this is so cool. I sound like a big old nerd right now, I know, but this is, for me, this is wonderful. This is the culmination of so many hopes for this game. And hopefully, you know, an opening for number 3 too. This is wicked! Dude. Dude, what happened to your planet, dude?
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
Aww. That doesn't sound very nice. Oh, so you go through one gate into another. That's kind of cool. Is this your planet covered in storms? Oh, check that out. It's a whole architect
And if we
city.
survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
Dude, that is so cool. Oh, I feel like a child. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. You can't do that to me. You cannot do that to me. Oh my God, man. That's not fair. That's so unfair. I want to know if they're alive. God damn you bastards. Okay. Okay, I don't think there's going to be anything extra. I'm going to leave it on, okay? I'll leave it on to see what happens in case it's like a cutscene or something. But that's the end of Subnautica Below Zero, okay? That has been a journey that I've been looking forward to for the longest time. And it just didn't disappoint. Okay, if you are into survival games, you'll have a lot of fun with this. If you're into wonderful story games, then you'll have a lot of fun with this. It's not okay, so I will say it's not quite as scary as the first game. Okay, in the first game, it seemed like there was a lot more darkness, a lot more jeopardy. Reapers seemed a lot more prevalent than they did than the actual kind of killer creatures in this game. Because other than really Shadow Leviathan and Pinky, I feel like there wasn't a lot that could really do you in. And because because you got the perimeter defense quite early on, I feel like you have a lot of protection very early on. Like, everyone, you need some sort of protection, you do. Especially when you're doing hardcore, like it's like, you know, kind of crazy, but this was so good. This is so great. Like, I genuinely felt scared when we were dealing with Shadow Leviathans in our last episode. I genuinely felt a lot of fear because there were a lot of points where I thought they were going to get me. Mostly because I didn't actually figure out how the perimeter defense system worked until I was leaving. It's the kind of case when they grab you, that's when you've got to shock them. Not before. But this was so wonderful. Like, yeah. I'm going to keep an eye on this a lot, like to maybe hopefully try and be there next time for number 3. Because surely there's going to be a number 3, like with all that left open for us, there has to be a number 3. Whether it's still going to be Subnautica, I mean, it will probably be just Subnautica in the series. I don't know. Wiki Keepers, that's cool. YouTubers and streamers. Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Meatlog. Hopefully next time I'll be on there. Just saying. But yeah, truly, this has been a wonderful game. Like, the guys at Unknown, they do so great at telling a story with this and telling it like via PDAs and bits of information. It's a hard thing to do. Like, a lot of places don't do it that well, and Unknown Worlds really did. Like, they put a lot of depth in there. They put a lot of information into it that you guys can't find for yourself, and it's been perfect. It's been really wonderful. The things I would say that I didn't like particularly was I would have liked more to know, you know, what happened to everybody else. Like, obviously, her, Sam's lover, well, Sam's dead, Pavan's dead because of a mistake or whatever happened with that. Obviously, I've only just realized while I was going through PDA stuff that it was Marguerite who blew up Omega Labs, which also then killed the one that loved Sam, and Vinti or whatever his name was. In terms of Emmanuel, Fred, and who else? There's another guy. I can't remember the other guy's name. I'm not 100% sure what happened to them. I'm guessing Marguerite killed them. I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure. I might have missed some bits of information, clearly. And also, I don't know, like, Marguerite as a character as well, I feel like there could have been more done with her. Like, you kind of brought over a character from the first game, and, you know, she's now just going to live out her days on 4546B. Like, she started off, you give her a backstory of having been a badass in the first one, killed a Reaper and floated on its corpse to land in this one, and then it kind of just trails off. I don't know, I feel like that was a little bit lackluster, but I don't know, maybe I'm picking holes in it when there's not really holes. I'm just kind of picking holes. But yeah, I mean, that's my only real critique, I guess, from the story. Everything else with it was wonderful. I would really love to get my hands on the original. Like, so there were, like, when this was in development, there were there was a different storyline in place, and I believe the writer of which left or got fired. I'm not sure. Sorry. Left or got fired, and I would really love to find out what that storyline actually was, because, you know, this was wonderful. I would like to know. But yes, if you guys have enjoyed this, then please smash that like button, chuck some load of cheddar on that like button for the end of this series. It's been a wonderful journey. I'm so glad I got to share this with you guys. If you have enjoyed it, then subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it out if you don't want to, you know, see me stay small forever. Ring that bell, though, if you don't want to miss anything in the future. Thank you very much. If you are enjoying this, then do consider heading over to Snyderman Inc. as well. He is currently doing a playthrough of Subnautica, the first one. And he could use all the help he can get to get through it, is what I'm saying. But thank you guys for joining me for this. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you just fancy just chatting about it, then come join me on Sunday Slice streams in the future. This will be going out in a little bit away from what I've kind of filmed it. So make sure you come over. Tell me what you think of Subnautica. And let me know if you're going to get into it yourself. I'm probably going to do another playthrough of this myself. Maybe not on hardcore, I don't know. But I'm going to look at doing a speed run of Subnautica Below Zero because I think I can see some ways of getting really into the story very quickly. But yeah, I might do a speed. I might see what like the kind of times are and stuff. But thank you, everyone who has joined me for this. Stay happy, stay positive, stay cheesy out there, and I will see you guys again very soon for some more games to the channel. Bye bye.